Hello, and welcome to the first ever DarthMark Pokémon TCG Award Show. We've analyzed over 5,400 top-level decks across 30 major tournaments spanning every format from Brilliant Stars to Prismatic Evolutions. Based on that data, I'm handing out awards across a variety of categories. So, let's find out which cards really made their mark this year. And without further ado, let's get into the categories. First we have the best tool. While not always the flashiest cards, tools often play a crucial role, enabling many strategies and giving decks that extra edge that they desperately need. This tool stood above the rest because of its incredible versatility and flexibility. And the winner is Forest Sealstone for its universal utility. Any deck running V Pokémon surely ran Forest Sealstone right alongside it to take advantage of that powerful once per game search that can provide the answer to any situation. Congratulations, Forest Sealstone. Our next category is the best stadium. Stadiums can significantly change the way a battle plays out, whether it be by providing passive effects, disrupting your opponent, or giving you a tiny push each turn. However, this stadium was a gambler's dream, offering high-risk, high-reward plays. The winner is Pokestop. A key player in Raging Bolt, Ancient Box, Chien-Pao, or any deck with a high amount of items, Pokestop let you dig 3 cards deep for the items that you so desperately need, but at a price. Each spin of the stop could net you everything, or dump 3 supporters straight to the discard pile. Despite the risks, the payoff was often too good to pass up, making Pokestop a staple stadium of the past format. Now on to Best Item. Items are the backbone of every deck. They provide setup, recovery, and just overall consistency. There's sure to be an item for every situation. But this item was the king of early game setup. The Best Item Award goes to Nest Ball. The ability to search out any basic Pokemon made this card the go-to for fast and consistent openings. Whether you needed to set up an attacker, get your engine going, or just wanted to fill up your bench, Nest Ball delivered. If you needed basics, you needed Nest Ball. Our next category is the best non-rule box Pokemon. The Pokemon with no special gimmicks, just clear-cut value. The Pokemon that still shined even in a space filled with flashy EX and V Pokemon. Despite being small, our winner really blew everyone out of the active spot. The award goes to Iron Bundle of Paradox Rift. Found in a wide variety of decks, Iron Bundle offers the Hyper Blower ability, which disrupted opponents by pushing their big threats back to the bench or forcing their crucial support Pokemon up to the active spot. A simple effect that really solidified Iron Bundle as a disruptive force like no other. Congratulations. Next up is the Best Single Prizer category. Granted, there is a little bit of overlap between our last category and this one, but this time, we're including some shiny contenders. Despite still not being quite as powerful as some of the 2-prize Pokemon, our winner really pulled some incredible weight. The best single prizer goes to none other than Radiant Greninja. If a deck didn't already have a preferred Radiant Pokemon, Radiant Greninja was almost always the one to go with. Its Concealed Cards ability provided excellent draw support and instantly earned it in a place in almost any deck. But it doesn't stop there. Radiant Greninja's excellent Moonlight Shuriken attack was capable of delivering crippling damage to the opponent's bench. It was so powerful that many decks spec'd in the Water Energy specifically for this attack. And now, for the best 2-prizer Pokemon. The heart of most decks, the cards with the most power and utility. Whether it's providing offense or support, these cards are of unmatched value. Of all the powerful cards we've seen this year, which one stands atop them all? The title of Best Two-Prizer Pokemon goes to Pheasantipity EX, the single most played Pokemon. Played in over 70% of decks since its release in Shrouded Fable, Pheasantipity's Flip the Script ability allows you to draw 3 cards if one of your Pokemon was knocked out during your opponent's last turn. This can take a crushing KO and turn it into a massive swing in tempo that may allow you to just win the game. Being able to take such a basic thing as having a Pokemon knocked out and then turning that into such strong momentum is incredibly valuable, which is why Pheasantipity EX has earned its place as not only the best two-prizer, but the best Pokemon. Congratulations. And now, the highly coveted Best Supporter Award. Supporters offer powerful and unique effects that can only be used once per turn, whether it be drawing, disrupting, or just setting up. Every deck relies on supporters to efficiently carry out the game plan. But the winner of this category is a card that no one can go without. It's not about drawing or setting up, it's about finishing the job. It's about sending a message. It's about winning. The Best Supporter Award goes to Boss's Orders. Forcing your opponent to switch out their active Pokemon with one of your choice. It may be simple, but a well-timed boss is often what seals the deal in any game. Whether you're taking out a vulnerable support Pokemon, knocking out a Pokemon before it has the chance to evolve, or simply bringing up a vulnerable Pokemon to knock out for the game win, Boss's Orders puts control of the game in your hands. It's no surprise that this is not only the most played supporter, but the most played card, period, being seen in nearly 95% of all decks that we've analyzed. Congratulations, you earned it, Boss's Orders. And finally, the Best Set Award. We'll be handing this award to the set that contributed the most cards to the top 200 of the 571 unique cards played at the top level of major tournaments. Which set had the most influence over the past year of Pokemon tournaments? With 21 cards featured in the top 200, the winner of the Best Set Award is Scarlet and Violet Base Set. Contributing staple cards like Nest Ball, Ultra Ball, Professor's Research, Rare Candy, Energy Switch, Penny, and Palpad, among many others, as well as big meta player like Gardevoir EX and Miraidon EX. Congratulations, Scarlet and Violet Base. For those wondering, Astral Radiance came in a close second with 19 cards in the top 200, and Twilight Masquerade following right behind with 18 cards. That's all the big name awards that we have to hand out tonight. But as our show comes to a close, let's have a lightning round where I'll announce the top trainer and Pokemon from each set from Brilliant Stars to Prismatic Evolutions. However, before we begin, I must mention that sometimes LimitlessTCG.com, which is where we got our data from, they sometimes list cards as coming from sets where they were reprinted in, rather than the sets that they were actually initially debuted in. For example, the Dusknoir line of Infamy is listed as if it came from Prismatic Evolutions rather than Shrouded Fable. So take these rankings with a grain of salt. Most of them are pretty accurate, but let's begin. From Brilliant Stars we have Collapse Stadium and Lumineon V. From Astral Radiance we have Hisuian Heavy Ball and Radiant Greninja once again. From Pokemon Go we have Pokestop and Snorlax of Snorlax Stall fame. From Lost Origin we have the Lost Vacuum and Rotom V. From Silver Tempest we have Forest Sealstone once again, and Regidrago V and V-Star tied. From Crown Zenith we have Friends in Hisui being played in one deck. Like I said, I can't really do anything about this. Most of Crown Zenith is like a reprint set, so congratulations, Friends in Hisui. Nice work. But on the Pokemon side, we have Radiant Charizard. From Scarlet Violet base, we have Nest Ball once again, and Klefki. From Paldea Evolve, we have Boss's Orders, and Squawkabilly EX. Obsidian Flames gives us Arven and Pidgeot EX. Pokemon 151, everyone's favorite, gives us Erica's Invitation and Mew EX. Paradox Rift gives us Counter Catcher and Iron Bundle. Paldean Fates has Moonlit Hill and Charmeleon. Temporal Forces gives us Buddy Buddy Poffin. I'm really surprised we didn't see any of you tonight. And Fluttermane. In Twilight Masquerade, we have Jamming Tower and Blood Moon Ursaluna EX. In Shrouded Fable, we have Night Stretcher and Pheasantipity EX. Welcome back. In Stellar Crown, we have Briar and Terapagos EX. Surging Sparks brings us the Precious Trolley, our only A-Spec to receive an award tonight. Congratulations, Precious Trolley. And Latios EX. And last but not least, we have Prismatic Evolutions with Black Belt's Training and Badoo, who has earned itself a bit of a reputation recently. That brings our lightning round to a close, and in case anyone was wondering, the most common energy was Fire, the least common was Metal, and the most popular deck overall was Charizard Pidgeot, making up around 10% of all decks played this past format. Thanks for watching the show. If you liked it and would like to see more of this type of statistics content, let me know by liking, subscribing, and commenting. It means a lot. I worked a decent bit on this video. I made a whole Python program just to gather up all this data just for this video. I think it'd be cool to apply this type of my coding knowledge to other stuff like this, like for other games or whatever, maybe towards the actual Pokemon games. So if you'd like to see that, let me know. You know what to do. And let me know if you enjoyed this award show style thing. Initially this was supposed to be a tier list type of thing, but I thought this might be more interesting. But aside from that, I'm done talking. Thanks again, and see you next time.